Good evening, Portage Central basketball fans, and welcome into the Portage Central Gymnasium. You're watching girls varsity basketball as the Mustangs of Portage Central play host to the Marshall Redhawks. I'm Drew Lawler alongside Lexi Lee, and we are excited to bring you the game on the Portage Central YouTube channel this evening, presented by PCTV.
Drew, I'm pretty excited about this game. I think that it's going to be a pretty close game. Both teams are really good.
Yeah, both of these teams come into the gym tonight with an 8-5 record. Who will win the battle tonight? We will find out. But first, the national anthem and starting lineups.
Portage Central High School, home of the Mustangs. This is Varsity girls basketball. We welcome our guests tonight from Marshall, the Redhawks. In a moment, your starting lineups. But this time, please ask that you stand as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Our game officials tonight, Gregory Matias, Amanda Raymond, and Megan Foss. And now the starting lineups. First for our visitors from Marshall High School, the Redhawks, coached by Lance Tomlitz, assistants Taylor Sundell and Shannon Robinson. Starter, senior, number 4, Brooke Waito. Starter, senior, number 5, Kylie Brown. Starter, senior, number 11, Mallory Tucker. Senior, number 23, Paige Cruel. And senior, number 24, Sydney Fiesel. And now the starting lineups for your Portage Central High School Mustangs. Head coach, Bob Brown. Assistant, Brett Stevenson, Brogan Gamble. Manager, Nate Baird, and Carson Stevenson. Starting at guard, number 3, sophomore, Louie Wilkes. Starting at guard, senior, number 4, Ella Steele. Starting at forward, sophomore, number 10, Macy Searles. Starting at forward, senior, number 14, Haley Brown. And starting at center, senior, number 22, Carly Boughton.
All right, so our starting lineups for the Redhawks: Brooke Waito, Kaylee Brown, Mallory Tucker, Paige Cruel, and Sydney Fiesel. For the Mustangs, Louie Wilkes, Ella Steele, Macy Searles, Haley Brown, and Carly Boughton. Mustangs have on their home white jerseys, the Redhawks in their away black uniforms. As we're just about set to tip it off. Ball in the air. Redhawks from the tip, and we are underway. To start off, a drive and a nice lay in there by Mallory Tucker to start off hot. Here's Steele trying to get past this press by the Redhawks. Steele crosses the timeline. Steele for three. It's too strong, and the rebound there by Fiesel.
Looks like the Mustangs are going to stay in a 2-3 zone like their last game.
Waito and Fiesel going back and forth. Now inside to Krull. Here's a three-point shot for Waito. Too strong, off to Heel, and the rebound is good for Macy Searles. Here's a shot in the corner for Brown. No good. Rebounded by Ella Steele, though. She'll put it up too strong. And that ball goes out of bounds. It'll be off of Sydney Fiesel, and the Mustangs will keep the ball 1 minute into this game. So Louis Wilkes will pass the ball in here for Portage Central. Looks for Steele. Can't get it in. Instead, to the wing. Here's Searles to drive. The right-hander, no good. And the board is secured by the Red Hawks. Driving the basketball in a Euro step is Krull, but it's a charge going against Paige Krull. It was Boughton taking the charge.
Looks like the Red Hawks were pressing at the start of the game, but laying back.
Looks like they may be in a half-court press here as Wilkes crossed the timeline and it gets doubled immediately. Boughton has it, swings over to Brown. Now Steele in the near corner, inside to Boughton. Boughton going up with the right hand, no good. Fight for the rebound, and coming down the floor for the Red Hawks is Krull. Here's Waito inside. A long two for Fiesel, and banks it in. And that's a quick 4-0 start for the Red Hawks. Wilkes trying to break this half-court press. Here's Boughton. Wilkes looking to pass the basketball, goes inside to Boughton. Boughton loses the basketball, and Fiesel gets it. Brown looks inside, and that pass is taken away by Macy Searles, and now taken away by Kylie Brown. Here's Brooke Waito. Now inside the baseline drive for Tucker, no good. Off the bottom of the backboard.
Great movement by the Red Hawks.
Mustangs go up the court fast to Searles. Searles in the corner with the basketball. And now Wilkes has it as a double team comes. Searles goes between the legs of Boughton. Fight for the ball, and it's saved from going out of bounds by Brooke Waito. Down the floor and a nice pass there, and Mallory Tucker gets another layup. She's got 4 points. The Red Hawks have 6, and they take an early 6-0 lead on the Mustangs. 3 minutes into this one.
30-second timeout, Portage Central.
Looks like Tucker was wide open down in the middle of the court by the hoop. Mustangs weren't really looking at the ball. Left her open in the middle, able to get that point.
So, Lexi, if you're the Mustangs, one of the big troubles here is breaking this half-court pressure. Wilkes keeps getting doubled up top. So what would you kind of do to try to break that press more often than they have been?
I would start spacing out the players more, my teammates, maybe movement a little better, get somebody open. Looks like they're full court pressing though now. Yeah,
they're going back and forth with a full and half court, and working so far as King fights for the ball, and it's stolen away by Waito. Nice pass there, and once again, it's Mallory Tucker. She's got 6.
Great movement by the Red Hawks.
8-0 Red Hawks. As we're 3 and some in, as a steal there by the Red Hawks. That's stolen by Tucker. Here's a shot, mid-range, no good by Brown. Fight for the ball in the paint. Lambrick's got it and gives to Boughton. King loses it, picked up by Lambricks. Brown inside to Boughton, looks to shoot, now it does so, leaves it short, and the rebound there by Sydney Feasel. Long two there for Brown, no good. And Boughton gets revenge on the rebound. King loses the basketball now. Now Wilkes has it back. Boughton in for an open layup. She can't get it to go. And the rebound there once again by Sydney Feasel.
Looks like nothing's just going in for the Mustangs tonight.
Redhawks going to swing it around now in the top. Now to the corner to Brown. Mustangs sticking with their 2-3 zone.
Little miscommunication there in the 2-3.
Wado guarded by King. Redhawks were swinging it there, and it goes out of bounds. And the Mustangs the basketball back. Here's Riley King. And that pass to Lambricks can't be secured. Nice pressure defense there by Marshall. And they'll try to extend their early 8-point lead. Here's Wado to the corner. It's Brown for three, no good. And the rebound goes right to Paige Cruel. Cruel now gonna whip it around and almost goes back court, and it did go back court. So another turnover there for the Redhawks.
A lot of miscommunication this game, either on defense or offense by the Redhawks.
Eight 0 Red Hawk lead as the Mustangs desperate for a score. Here's Wilkes in a drive from the top of the key. Loses it and tips the ball out of bounds. And the Red Hawks get it back.
This 2-3 is all about getting somebody open and getting that shot or a pass into the middle.
Red Hawks have done a fantastic job so far tonight on that zone as Boughton gets the steal and Wilkes comes up the floor. Brown in the left wing, inside, nice pass to Boughton, and she gets fouled on her way up. And she'll go to the line for a pair and try to get the Mustangs on the board for the first time tonight. Boughton's first is money, and she'll get a chance at one more. And her second, no good. Left of the rim and the rebound for Feasel. Mustangs finally get on the board, down 8-1. As Feasel kicks to the corner to Wado. Feasel going to change directions inside. Fastball movement, a three from Brooke Wado. That one can't go in off the backboard. And Haley Brown's got the rebound and gives to Louie Wilkes.
Redhawks have that fast movement on the Mustang side of the court, but nothing can just go in for them.
Here's Lambricks at the top. Boughton posting up. Here's Wilkes driving with the left hand. Going to spin and kick out to Lambricks. And now the Mustangs, led by Louie Wilkes, sets it up again. Boughton going to drive with the right hand. Can't get that one to fall. And here come the Redhawks. Going coast to coast is Addison Rado, who can't get it in, but she gets the ball right back and puts up a three, and that one goes down. Addison Wado hits a three and gives the Redhawks a 10-point lead here in the first quarter. Here's Boughton. Now Louie Wilkes driving in, getting a layup, no good, too strong. Boughton with the rebound. Her shot is good.
Mustangs have been finding those holes to drive through and in.
The Mustangs have 3 points, all from Carly Boughton, a free throw in that lay-in. As the Red Hawks, up 8 here in the first quarter, try to extend that lead going into the second. There's a layup by Forever and gets fouled by a Mustang, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. So Freever's first shot is good. And she'll get a chance for one more as the Mustangs make 3 subs. Allie Finstrom, Tyler Bronkamo, and Macy Searles come into the game. Forever takes a few deep breaths and hits the second. So Freever makes both free throws, and it's now 13-3, Marshall on top. Here's King over to Finstrom, who loses it, and it goes out of bounds with 29 ticks for the Red Hawks.
Looks like this game is looking like the last game that full court press gets the Mustangs. Makes them ramble.
Here's a mid-range jumper, and the high arcer by Tucker goes, and she's got 8 points early. Wilkes trying to find someone to pass it to, gives it to King. Riley King up the court, shoots from the free throw line. That high arcer rolls in. Riley King, who was brought up from the junior varsity team, gets the Mustangs on the board again. Here's a 3-point shot. The bank is not open there for Cruel, and that will do it for the first quarter here from Portage Central. The Mustangs lead, or the Mustangs trail 15-5. Red Hawks on top as we go into the second quarter in 1 minute. Back here for the second quarter. The Mustangs down 10, trying to get some buckets in a hurry here in the second quarter. King on the right wing. Allie Finstrom on the top. Here's Searles' left-handed drive, puts it up and in. A nice floater there by Macy Searles.
Mustangs aren't afraid to drive this game. Might be how they win it, too.
Nice job swinging the ball by Marshall. As that pass is almost stolen away. That was for Addison Wado, and instead a foul is called against Louie Wilkes.
Mustangs foul number 3, Louie Wilkes. First personal, second team foul. In for Portage Central number 22, Carly Boughton.
So Wilkes picks up her first foul as Carly Boughton checks into the game for Tyler Bronkamo. Addison Wado inside. Tucker kick out. And Addison Wado is going to set it up again. Goes inside to Freever. Cruel to the top. Fake by Brown. Mustang showing some nice defense here. Brown in the corner. Back inside to Tucker. Back to the corner to Brown. And Brown's three's in and out, but the rebound is there for Addison Wado.
Mustang defense is everywhere on the court.
Another three there by Addison Wado, and almost bounces in. Instead, the rebound was there for Freever, but it goes out of bounds.
That 2-3 is finally helping him a lot. Took him a minute last game and started this game to get it going, but looks like it's working well. Making the Redhawks force some shots.
So the Mustangs now trying to go on a little bit of a run on the offensive end. Instead, the pass is tipped and taken away by Cruel. Another three for Wado. Addison Wado too strong. Searles hits the deck trying to rebound the basketball. And the Redhawks have it as Searles is on the floor. And she'll be tended to by Coach Brown and the training staff. So Searles gets to the bench. Looks like she'll be okay as the Redhawks keep possession. Brown guarded by Wilkes. Addison Wado gives to the corner. Addison Wado going to shoot another three off the backboard and heel. And the Mustangs down 8 with the basketball.
This Mustangs defense could help them keep up with the Redhawks offense.
Steele's going to drive, but first a travel is called.
Fast breaks and drives for the Mustangs. Also helping them out pretty well tonight. Getting most of their points.
So the Redhawks trying to extend this 8-point lead. They can't do so there with Brown's three, and it goes out of bounds.
Mustangs are forcing the Redhawks to shoot outside of the three. Not going too well for them, but they would pass it in before into the middle. And that's how they'd get their shots.
Yeah, some nice defense by the Mustangs these last few possessions. We've been stuck at an 8-point differential for a little bit now as Searles going to throw it up and in, and Macy Searles looks all right. That's her second floater of the night. 15-9 now. Wado's got it at the top. They go inside. Nice pass by Newman. Inside to Cruel. Cruel kick out. Wado to Cottons. Cottons inside to Cruel. Cruel loses the basketball, and Riley King has it, who throws a snipe pass to Boughton. Boughton gonna throw it up and get fouled, and it's Carly Boughton to go to the line, who could make it a 4-point game.
Mustangs defense found a way to trap the inside and get those turnovers from the Redhawks. Also pushing it up the court.
So Boughton hits her first free throw. And she'll get another try here. As the Mustangs trail by 5. Her second, no good. Ball out of bounds. And the Redhawks will take it. So the Mustangs on a little 5-0 run here, down by 10 points. And cutting the deficit in half. They'll try to keep that up as the Red Hawks try to get that lead right back. Top of the key is Wado. Brooke Wado has the ball inside, and that pass is stolen by Carly Boughton. Here comes Wilkes. Searles inside to Boughton. Boughton saves the basketball, but it goes right to a Red Hawk.
Good hustle by Carly Boughton.
It was Paige Cruel who was fouled by Ella Steele there. So midway through this second quarter, the Mustangs are winning this one 5-0. So good quarter so far for the Mustangs. Here's Coddins over to Brooke Wado. Coddins again. Fast ball movement here by Marshall. Cross court pass to Fiesel. Wado guarded by Wilkes, now back over to Coddins. Inside, intended for Tucker, and Tucker ends up with it.
This defense can be tiring, but it looks like the Mustangs are keeping up with it. Arms out wide.
To the corner, it's Coddins, and her three is good. Coddins silences the Mustang crowd with a huge three there after a nice defensive possession, and now a steal. Coddins gonna go up with it and get fouled by Ella Steele. So Steele's gonna pick up her second, and how about Coddins picking it up here, possibly going on a 5-0 run herself with these free throws, really giving a spark to this Red Hawk team.
Usually the Mustangs have somebody in the back, maybe to get a charge. Looks like they're too tired from that defense to get back.
So Lainey Coddins' first free throw off the mark, but she'll get a second one here. Second, no good as well. Macy Searles with the rebound. And now Louie Wilkes. And now Steele gets fouled in front of that Red Hawk bench by Lainey Coddins. That's going to be her first foul. And now Searles will pass the basketball in. Looking for Wilkes and gets it to Wilkes. Wilkes close to the midcourt line. Here's Steele driving with the left hand. Kick out to Brown, and a travel there for Haley Brown, who got a little confused if she was going to shoot the three or dribble the basketball. So Brooke Wado going inside, Fiesel inside. Back out to Fiesel. Her three-pointer from the corner is good. And how about this answer from the Red Hawks, an 11-0 run. 6-0 run, check that.
Looks like the Red Hawks finally warmed up and are making those shots. Might be a difficult game for the Mustangs.
Brown trying to get inside to a posting up Boughton. Instead, Steele has it on the Mustang. Boughton looking inside, no one there. Cut by Searle, she lobs it to her, and it's off her fingertips and goes out of bounds. So the Mustangs started this quarter on a 5-0 run. Looked like it could be a pretty promising quarter, and then immediately Marshall goes on a 6-0 run and extends to their highest lead of the game at 11. Brooke Wado shoots a three. That's too strong, but a rebound there for the Red Hawks again. Cross-court pass to Fiesel.
Only way for the Red Hawks to really get open is just to move the ball all around.
There's a steal by Louie Wilkes. Some tight defense there by Fiesel. And it goes out of bounds. The Mustangs will keep possession, though, with 77 seconds in this first half. Out pass to Wilkes. Brown in the corner. Guarded by Fiesel. Fiesel, some tight defense. Brown makes a nice pass to Searles, who can't finish. Nice D down low by Tucker. And here come the Redhawks. It's Mallory Tucker. She'll shoot a 3 at the top of the key. A little too strong. And it's going to be... It looked like Lance Hallblitz on the Marshall sideline tried to call a timeout, and they'll give it to him with 55 seconds here. So Marshall has a 21-10 lead in the basketball with 55 seconds in this half. We'll be back in a few seconds. Back here with 55 seconds in the quarter. Redhawks trying to extend this 11-point lead they put on the Mustangs. Here's Wado to the corner, a 3 for Fiesel. No good, Brown gets a rebound. Wilkes brings it up the court with 35 seconds in the half. Boughton driving with the right hand, going up with it, tried to bank it home, and instead it's a jump ball. I believe it's the first jump ball of this game, and that possession arrow will go to Marshall.
Looks like the Mustangs are just trying to get shots inside of the three-point line. Didn't work out for them the last time outside of the three-point line.
So Marshall with the basketball with 18 seconds left. A 3 goes up by Cottons. And they call another jump ball there in the rebound. So 2 consecutive jump balls, and the possession arrow this time goes towards the Mustangs with 16 seconds left in the half. Brown to trigger it into the 16. They get to steal. Full court pressure on for Marshall. And that dangerous pass. Brown had it. Now she doesn't. Now Wilkes has it. Now she doesn't. And Marshall goes over and back on the loose ball. So a little bit of chaos there, but the Mustangs will get the basketball with 4.7 on the clock.
Curious to see if the Redhawks are going to keep up that full court press in the next half. Looks like it just scrambled the Mustangs.
The Red Hawk coach arguing that it was not an over and back, and now the 3 referees get together to discuss. And the ball will stay with the Mustangs. Brown will throw it in with 4.7 on the clock. Pass to Searles, no good. It's Tucker. Now a deep 3 goes up and no good for Sydney Fiesel, and that will do it for the first half here from Portage Central. Marshall had a 10-point lead. The Mustangs got it to 5, and then Marshall extended it immediately to 11, and that's how the first half ends. Marshall 21, Portage Central 10. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Welcome back to this exclusive presentation of Portage Central basketball on the Portage Central YouTube channel. Currently, the Red Hawks of Marshall are up 21-10 against the Mustangs. A back and forth second quarter, all Marshall in the first, and we'll see what happens here in the third. To the corner, Fiesel. Inside, Bowen almost steals it. Instead, they keep it, and it's Brooke Wado with the basketball. And Wado's going to look inside, but travels as she does so, and the Mustangs get a big stop on their first possession on defense.
I'm surprised the Red Hawks aren't full court pressing, considering last half.
Steele's got it. Looking inside to Wilkes, can't hit her, and instead throws it out of bounds to the left of Coach Brown on the bench. So back-to-back turnovers for both teams. And the Red Hawks up 11 with the basketball again, this time in the hands of Mallory Tucker. Here's Cruel over to Tucker. Fiesel over to Cruel. Cruel gonna swing it across to Fiesel. And now she swings back to Wado. Lots of ball movement here from Marshall again. They've been doing that all game long as Wado goes inside. Now Cruel's got it at the top, goes inside again to Brooke Wado. Wado with the left hand, no good, and Ella Steele with a nice board. Louis Wilkes crosses the timeline just over a minute into this quarter. Here's Boughton driving, and a foul's going to be called. That's going to go against Paige Cruel on the Red Hawks.
It was a good drive by Boughton. Mustangs, looks like the Mustangs can get a lot of turnovers and points off those drives like they did last half.
Wilkes inside. Her pass is picked off by the Red Hawks. Fiesel throwing it up there, leaves it short and out of bounds. They'll keep the basketball with 6:31. Mustangs with the basketball now. Wilkes losing it and goes over and back, and the Red Hawks will get the basketball back with 6:16.
I think a way to get past that is just drive to the hoop.
Swinging it around are the Red Hawks. Cross-court pass to Fiesel. Fiesel's three from the wing, too strong. And Searles with the rebound. Louis Wilkes bringing the basketball up the court again. And she gets fouled at the top of the key by Brooke Wado.
Mustangs got to be a little bit more aggressive this game, especially with driving to the hoop and getting open. Tight defense by the Red Hawks.
Brown swings to Searles, her three from the top of the key, left short. And now Fiesel bringing it up the court. Fiesel from the top of the key. She'll shoot a three. That's no good. And Brown with the rebound. Or Louis Wilkes with the rebound. And there's a foul down low. The Mustangs will take the foul as it was called against Macy Searles. That's her first. to the corner. A three for Brooke Wado. No good. Steele with the rebound. Able to secure it through that pressure and gives to Wilkes. Wilkes getting doubled on her way across the court. Bowen has it, swings to Steele. Her three from the top of the key off. It's an air ball, and Marshall will get the basketball back.
Great movement by the Mustangs, though, leaving somebody wide open, drawing people in.
Inside's going to be a jump ball. Tucker, Searles, and Brown were inside. It's going to be a jump ball. Mustangs will keep possession. Brown to trigger it in, gets it to Wilkes. Inside to Boughton. And Boughton leaves it short. Rebound by King. King from the free throw line left that one short again. And Searles fights for the rebound. And it goes the Red Hawks' way. Here's Wado trying another three. Gets the left side of the rim. And once again, it's Louis Wilkes bringing it up the court.
Red Hawks playing that tight defense.
Inside to Searles. Goes over Tucker. It's nice defense there by Mallory Tucker, preventing the basket. As the Red Hawks come down the floor again. Brown gets it after the steal. Here's a drive. Searles goes up with it, and the foul. Macy Searles with their 6th point of the game and trying to make it 7 at the line.
That's how they're going to get their points right there. Driving and getting fouls.
Third team foul. In for Marshall, number 22, and the free throw, number 1, Addison Waco. At the free throw line, Searles shooting it.
And the free throw's there from Searles, so she completes the 3-point play. 21-13, Mustangs down by 9. Three from the corner is good for Brown.
Those shots are going to kill the Mustangs.
So Kylie Brown gets Marshall on the board for the first time this quarter. Both teams knotted up at 3 for the quarter score. Marshall leads the game by 11 as a turnover there ends up in Tucker's hands. And they'll call a double dribble against Mallory Tucker, and she's not a big fan of that call. Searles the drive, loses it. Searles fights the rebound and fouls Tucker this time.
Portage Central foul, number 10, Macy Searles. Second personal, second team foul.
So here come the Red Hawks. And there's going to be a foul away from the basketball. And that's going to go against Macy Searles down low. So that's her 3rd foul of the game, 3rd foul of the half. Here's another 3 ball for Brown. She can't hit it. Rebound good for Wado.
A lot of quick movement by the Red Hawks.
Addison Wado with the basketball. Now Brooke Wado. Back over to Addison Wado. Here's Brooke Wado. Now to Addison Wado. Her three-point shot is good. Addison Wado is their second three of the game, and the Redhawks have their largest lead of the game at 14. Wilkes just inside the free throw line rattles it home. And now Louis Wilkes gets her first bucket of the game. 27-25, Marshall leads, and now that lead is extended to 15 after that three by Kylie Brown, her second three-pointer in just a few possessions.
The Redhawks are on fire. They're making all their shots.
Yeah, that's fueling them to this 9-5 quarter lead. They lead by 15, 30-15. We'll be back in 1 minute. .73 seconds left in this quarter. Mustangs with the basketball down their largest deficit of the game at 15. Double comes to Wilkes, gets it to Lambricks, and now King. King driving the basketball, throwing it up there, can't finish, but a foul will be called against Marshall. It was Brooke Wado, or check that, Kylie Brown, who could not get set down low. And now Riley King will go to the line to shoot a pair.
That Mustang movement and that full court press is what got them there.
King's first free throw off the mark. And the second one is good. So 30-16. Redhawks with a 14-point lead. It's Wado with the basketball, and that's stolen away by King. Riley King going up for the layup. Too strong, but the rebound there for Louis Wilkes. She'll go up with it and get fouled with 47 seconds.
Good hustle, though, by King.
So going to the line is Louis Wilkes to shoot two. And her first is too strong. Her second, too strong off the heel. Rebound there for Addison Wado. Wado's got it at the top. She's going to drive and kick to the left wing. Pass stolen away. King almost with another steal. Instead goes back to Marshall. Brown another three, and Brown hits again. Her third three of the half. Wilkes could not get it to Lambricks, and it goes out of bounds. So now the Redhawks up 17, get the basketball, and will most likely be the last possession of this third quarter. Wado almost turns the ball over. Now she'll shoot a three. Leaves it short. 2 seconds on the clock. King won't get a shot off, and that will do it for the third quarter. Mustangs started off hot in this quarter, and then Marshall scored 12 points. They lead 33-16 in this game with 1 quarter to go. We'll be back in a minute. The Red Hawks with a 17-point lead as we begin the fourth quarter. It's Freever kicking it out. Paige Cruel. Now it's inside to Tucker. And these Red Hawks passing the basketball all around the court. There's a shot mid-two by Freever, no good, but the rebound is there for Cruel. The Red Hawks just letting the time tick away here in the fourth quarter.
Good defense by the Mustangs so far.
Nice passing there. Tucker's finish no good, and it goes out of bounds. The Mustangs get the basketball. So Wilkes has the basketball. A minute gone from this fourth quarter. Here's Milu at the top inside. And that pass is stolen away by Mallory Tucker, who's played a very nice game tonight. Now Tucker kicking a three for Cottons, no good. Boutwin with the rebound. And Milu's pass was inside for Wilkes, but a little bit of a miscommunication issue there. So a minute 30 gone in this fourth quarter. Scoreless so far in this quarter. The Red Hawks 6 minutes away from a victory, which would bring their record to 9-5. Louis Wilkes crosses the timeline. Nice pass there by King, back to Wilkes, and an and one there for Louis Wilkes.
Good pass and good shot by Louis.
So a timeout's going to be called by Marshall before Wilkes gets her free throw in. And we'll be back in a minute. Wilkes' free throw, no good. She fights for a rebound, though, but it ends up going out of bounds, and the Mustangs keep the basketball with just under 6 to play.
Mustangs still going hard. Not giving up.
That pass is stolen away. Up the court is Newman. And Newman turns it over to Milu. And then she throws the ball, and that's Fiesel has it now. And now Searles has it. Searles going down the court herself, going up. And another and one this time for Macy Searles.
If the Mustangs keep this up and they keep driving and getting those fouls, they could come back in these 6 minutes.
Number 23, Paige Cruel. Fourth personal, seventh team foul.
So Cruel will pick up the foul, her fourth, and she will stay in the ball game.
And number 5, Kylie Brown.
And her free throw too strong, but it's a lane violation anyway, so the Red Hawks with the ball back. Here come the Mustangs now. Wilkes has it. Wilkes gonna drive, floating it up and in. It's an 11-point game. A 6-0 run for the Mustangs this quarter.
The Mustangs lock down this defense and don't let any shots get off for the Red Hawks. They could come back.
Here's Cottons now inside to Tucker. Tucker kicks back to Cottons, and now a three goes up for Wado, and Brooke Wado, when they need it, hits a three. (36-22). Wilkes with the basketball in her hand, gets it over to Milu. Milu gives it to a cutting Boughton. Boughton loses it, but gets it back and goes up with it. Off with the shot, but the rebound is there for King. Red Hawks now trying to extend their 14-point lead as the three goes up for Fiesel. Try to get it in off the backboard, won't go, and Wilkes gets the rebound. Wilkes up the court to Boughton, 2-on-1. Boughton goes up with the left hand, and she gets it to fall.
Nice pass by Louie, kept her head up, got it to Carly.
36-24 now. Mustangs trying to fight their way back into this one. And it looks like the Red Hawks are in complete time-wasting mode here. Here's Cottons holding the basketball. Wado looking to shoot, now does so, and how about that? Brooke Wado with another three-pointer. She hit two here in the fourth, has all of Marshall's points in this fourth quarter, and the lead is back to 15 for Marshall. We'll be back after this timeout. 3:15 left in this one as a loose ball ends up with King. And now Wilkes to bring it up the floor. Boughton pump faking the three. Now going in to float it, no good, off the heel, and a foul will be called underneath against the Mustangs. .252 to go in this fourth quarter. Marshall just passing the basketball around. Mallory Tucker has it. And that goes out of bounds. The Mustangs, a little bit of life here with 2:33. And that pass is stolen by a flying Tucker, and Mallory Tucker will go to the line to shoot two.
Portage Central foul number 3, Louis Wilkes. Second personal. Fifth team foul, Mallory Tucker, shooting 2.
So Tucker was 8 points, none in this half, tries to get her first points of the half at the line. And her first rattles in and out. And the second one banks it in. So Tucker's got 9 in this game. She's tied the game's leading scorer with Kylie Brown and Macy Searles as the Mustangs and Louis Wilkes turn the ball over with the travel.
Looks like she's going a little too fast, but it also looks like she said that they were grabbing her jersey.
Here's Wado. To the corner. Wado to Wado to Wado. Back to Wado. Wado over to Wado. Now Brown's got it. Kick out to Wado. And Wado gives to Wado in the corner. Addison Wado with 1:40 to play. Looking for some. Here's Freever inside. Springs at the top of the key. It's Brown. And Brown with 13 seconds. They're just going to run the clock away. Wado thought about shooting a three there. Freever inside, travels. The Mustangs have the ball back in 64 seconds. Here's a three-point try for King off the mark. Almost got it to go. Instead, Boughton with the rebound, throwing it high up in the air. Can't get that one to go. Brown can't get hers to go. And the rebound is there by Freever. And with about 40 seconds on the clock, the ball will be crossed midcourt by Thiesel, and now out of bounds. The Red Hawks will keep the basketball. Sydney Thiesel guarded by Louis Wilkes with 30 seconds on the clock. And it's going to be a foul up top at the top of the key.
Good hustle on defense, though, by the Mustangs.
And now whistle, and a couple of the referees will get together. Again, only 24 seconds in this game. Inside, nice cut there, and a foul will be called as Sydney Fiesel tried to go up. And now she will go to the line to shoot two. So Fiesel at the line to shoot a pair. And the first one's good. And her second one is up, and that one's good. So with 16 seconds left, Louis Wilkes crosses half court, and a foul is called on the drive. So Louis Wilkes will try to cut this deficit a little bit, currently sitting at 18. And the first of the 1-and-1 is good. Wilkes second, too strong. The Red Hawks get the rebound. And Fiesel is going to be challenged by Wilkes, and a foul will be called against Louis Wilkes with 7.9 on the clock.
Wilkes still playing hard to that last second.
First free throw by Fiesel, no good. 6 seconds on the clock, and a jump ball will give the ball back to the Mustangs. Six seconds left. Wilkes bringing it down the court. She has 3 seconds. Wilkes going to give to Boughton. Her three from the wing, no good. And that will do it here from Portage Central. Your final score, Marshall 42, Portage Central 25. And that's going to do it for us here from Portage Central. Thank you all for tuning into this exclusive coverage of Portage Central Mustang basketball on the Portage Central YouTube channel, powered by PCTV. Make sure you tune into our broadcast this Friday, February 4th, as the boys varsity squad comes back home to play against Matawan in a Smack West showdown. Until then, for Lexi Lee, our graphics man Ben Beneke, and our camera girl Audrey Beneke, I'm Drew Lawler, saying so long from Portage Central.